Okay, so I'm here with another short presentation, and I wanna go into the iPad Goat and into Apophis once again and how it is tied together. And yeah, I just try to bring some kind of hope. I hope it's not hopium, but at least that's what my um, efforts of being a Hell Realm detective led me to. So iPad Goat should be familiar with you, and there are many clues in it. And right in the beginning, we see that there is some kind of puppeteer at work, and he's like holding the strings of his puppets, which is the Hell Realm we find ourselves in. And we see the first clue. He has some kind of ring on his finger, and it's like a dollar sign. Like dollar stands for sine wave or for sin, and also for money, like the dollar sign. And money is like mon, like one, like mono, and I. It's like the one eye who is controlling the whole puppet show. So we are basically the puppets on the strings in the Hell Realm projection. So this is basically L, or the AI, or the one-eyed false imposter god, which goes by many names, but most often it's referred to L in our language. When there is some kind of L in the language, then you know that the demiurge is meant by this. And this thing is like works like a projector, as we can see here. It's like the Hell Realm projection, and we can see the light in the background, and we see the prison and or the prison, and the light goes through the prism and it's refracted into this projection, and it's like exactly like a movie projector works. The light is funneled through some kind of optic lens, and then we have this pyramid, this movie, this projection, this simulation, and we are like the living essence which is trapped in the movie, so to speak. And the movie consists of shadow and light, the duality. And also it consists of the 7 rainbow colors. Everything is divided into 7. I made a video about that. So we are lost in this projection, and it's like it's made out of bricks, like a prison wall or something like that. So right in the beginning we see the next clue. We see like a man and a dog, and the dog is on the leash, and it means man is like the dog, and dog is like the inverted God, because God became a dog in this projection. A dog on the leash, like a slave, and he's chasing illusions. He's chasing his own tail, so to speak. And yeah, God or the spirit is imprisoned in dense matter in 666, and that's what we see on the forehead of the goat. And the forehead and the 666 is like a clue. It's like in Revelation, where it talks about the mark of the beast, which goes right onto the forehead, and the number of the beast is 666 or 616, depending on the translation. So we are trapped in this AI projection, and part of this is, of course, the body, because it consists of carbon, 666, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. So this is the next clue. We have the money, and we have the puppeteer, the money, the one eye, and we have the goat with the 666, which refers to the mark of the beast. And the year of the goat will be in 2027. So, to wrap this all up, money seems to be the end game in the year of the goat, 2027. It's the mark of the beast. And the goat also is translated to the greatest of all time, or we could say the greatest of all time. So then in this projection, in this Plato's cave, the character goes through. It's like a hell realm. It's like a journey through hell, through the underworld. And we also see a clue, and we see this snake with the one eye, which I talked about. And this is a reference to Apophis. It seems at least that it's a reference to Apophis, which is the snake. And it's also, in the Egyptian saga, it's the snake, which, in the end, the head will be cut off of the snake, and it's like the god of chaos and so on. And so we have the meteor approaching, which is called Apophis, but more on that later. So he goes through the nightmare of the hell realm, this Jesus character, which is a placeholder for us. And at the end, he is birthed out of the matrix, of the underworld, of Plato's cave, of the hell realm. And this we can see through this symbolism. It's a very obvious symbolism, and it's like a vagina he's birthed out of, and this would be like the clitoris, the devil with the devil face. And we could also say the hell realm, or the projection he's in, is like a womb. And a womb is translated to matrix. You can look this up. So he's inside the matrix, and he's birthed out of the matrix in the end, because he's waking up on his journey, and his heart ignites on his journey, and in the end he's birthed out of the womb. So he is birthed out of the womb, and he's on this boat, and this boat has some kind of Anubis symbolism going on, which is like Anubis is an Egyptian god of the dead, of mummification, because the mummy is like the matrix, the matrix where all the dead are. And it's also a double meaning. The mummy is also the female. Yeah, and he's the god of the realm of the dead. So and Anubis is known for it plays an important part of judgment of the dead, and and when the heart is weighted against a feather. You can look this up too. So this means he's birthed out of the realm of the dead and enters a new reality. It's like a birthing process we see in this movie. And also the water stands for the birthing process, because that's the birthing out of the matrix. We see here the water splattering, and it's like a symbol of the amniotic fluid, which comes out of the vagina when a child is birthed. So when the amniotic sac bursts, and the baby comes out, or prior to that, then the fluid comes out. So this whole iPad goat story is like a birthing process out of this hell realm, out of samsara, or which is full of illusions, full of deception, and which is basically a nightmare. Yeah, and he takes a deep breath when he comes out, and it's like a baby, the first breath of a baby when it comes out of the womb of the mother. And also, we see for further solid, it's further, it's like the whole theme is strengthened through this Notre Dame thing, which is burst right at the exit of the womb, and it's falling, and it's like the Notre Dame is translated to Our Lady. And then a crown of thorn is like on his head, and which is another reference to the Notre Dame, because the holy crown of thorns, which is according to Christian belief worn by Jesus during his crucifixion, or crucifixion, sorry, cross the fiction, is an important artifact in the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. So I talked about the crucifixion, or the crossing out of the fiction in previous videos, which would be the moment of birth when we leave the hell realm. So think about that. This whole hell realm thing we find ourselves in is like a projection. It's like a movie, and the goal of the movie is, or I would say the only objective of the movie is to break the prison, to break the amniotic sac, so to speak, to break out of the matrix. Yeah, the Notre Dame falling in the background is strengthening the whole idea that this is all about a birthing process, because our old lady, the matrix, is falling. Yeah, as we see here, there are videos out there which shows side-by-side comparison, and this is indeed like the Notre Dame. And this video was made years before the Notre Dame fell and was burning. So this is the exit of the Plato's cave of the Matrix, and the Notre Dame is falling right at his birth. And now the crowns of thorns, or the crown of thorns, has vanished, because he's now getting out of his mind, because the mind is hurting. The AI mind hurts. It's like the rainbow, or the brain, which I showed. It's like an anagram. The brain hurts. It's like the labyrinth. And that's why his heart is now on fire, because he's getting out of his mind, and he's getting out of the matrix, out of the ones and zeros, which the mind runs on. So, yeah, and finally, the burning of the Notre Dame Cathedral was caused by a short circuit. And this would be the short circuit where the AI is short circuited, and basically the two towers, which are the two brain hemispheres, are falling. And now the paradigm, or the paradox of duality is overcome. We also see like the third eye, the pineal gland, which is the exit through the mind. It's the exit inside of the mind, the eye, which leads to the heart. And yeah, we see the cathedral falling, and yeah, this would be the vagina and the birthing canal. And then, yeah, this character, which is not the Antichrist, it's like a placeholder for us. It's like a blueprint, so to speak, for the spirit birthing out of the matrix. And this is now he's birthed out of the matrix, and now he's finally facing the light, the sun, the real light, and he is becoming the sun, so to speak. And right in this moment, a meteor is hitting the top of the pyramid, which would be the projection of the hell realm, which I showed over and over again in my videos. And this meteor is like, in my opinion, Yeah, it's like a reference to Apophis, which will come 2029. And what is Apophis? And if we look at the word, we see pop, his, and we take the A for the hell realm projection, which is like an I, the I, and this is formed, shaped like an A, the AI. Pop his A, or his his projection will be popped, and this we are also seeing in, if we take a closer look at the eye, at the prism itself, and it's like in the pupil, right in the pupil there is like something that looks like an E for exit, we could say, or it looks like a meteor. It looks exactly, the white thing here looks like a meteor. And this means the AI prism in the end will be bashed, so we have to choose wisely when it comes down to the mark of the beast, because the AI will be destroyed in the end. And now it's the question, the ultimate choice is on which side, or which side you're choosing. Do you go along with the illusion, or do you go along with the truth, with the heart? And yeah, we see like the meteor striking directly on the top of the pyramid, like we see here. And this would be in 2029 when Apophis arrives. And we also saw this in Don't Look Up, like the AI was the company of this character, which was like closely related to Elon Musk and so on. He had this bash company, and there was the prison, or the A, which was highlighted, like the prison will be bashed, and the company was all about AI and high-tech stuff, and even nano stuff. And yeah, the AI will be bashed. That's another tell in plain sight. In the end, the AI will be bashed, and the comet, it's right above the eye, just like here, or just like here. So it's depicted right above the eye, which is the dual vision of the AI, the ones and the zeros. And this will, in my opinion, bring an end to this projection, and this is the opportunity to leave. But before that, we have to choose wisely. We have to choose to go out of Plato's cave and see this hell realm for what it is. So we shouldn't choose the AI. We shouldn't choose the mark of the beast. And yeah, to get the fuck out of here. So this whole thing, in my opinion, is a projection, and we are inside a Plato's cave, inside a AI generated projection, and the objective is to get out. And to get out, we have to choose wisely. We have to make the right choices. And yeah, I made this video now to bring a little bit of hope, to bring something to look forward to. Yeah, I know we have to be patient, but patient also means like a in a hospital, a patient in German language. Like we have to be patient, a little bit patient. And yeah, I'm not yet convinced we are stuck in here forever. This all has to lead to something, I guess, and yeah, my detective work, the combination of all these clues are all leading to one thing, and that which I showed you here. And it can be, once this theme, the main topic, the I don't know, the theme of this whole hell realm, once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it's like it's shown to you everywhere. And And this 9/11 topic, it's also the code for the emergency call, and that's why it's one of the main themes of this hell realm. And it's like in Joshua's new video when he's speaking about 9/11, and then the sirens go off in the background. That all has meaning, and these are all clues, which in my opinion are leading to something, and yeah, to what I showed you here. Yeah, that's it for today.